probably brass is
That's cool.
back. Yeah.
That's why I'm not going to ever redo my kitchen, because it's going to come back.
Keep telling yourself
in the style.
that. I'm sure.
I don't. Well, yeah. She's like, why can't we update it? Like, it'll come back in the style. But yeah, we had great performances. We had dancers. Mm-hmm. We had a tap dancer or a clogger. I don't know the difference exactly, but I think it was tap dancing.
Yes.
Could have been clogging.
Yes.
Maybe clogging
was amazing.
Right. They sang. They did their whole thing. We had a jazz trio from the East Bay that came up, and I'm going to try to get some of that music together as soon as I figure out how to get it off the little disc I was given. I got to figure out how to get off the little flash drive thing into the podcast machine.
And the Spanish dancers in their costumes
did a great job.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Mexican ballet folklorico.
Very good.
I'm trying to get Victor on this podcast. So Victor, if you're listening,
come on, Victor.
Come
it's
on,
fun.
Jeez. You don't have to dance. You can just sit here. It's winter now, right?
It is.
I guess December 21st is technically the beginning of winter.
True.
Is that right?
It is actually autumn until that day.
Until a couple more weeks.
Yeah, but it feels like winter because it's
frost.
Cold today.
It is cold. It's Sonoma Valley cold.
I think it was 27 when I got up. 28?
Yeah, but right now outside it's like 60.
I know, but it's California cold, Tim. California cold, not like Wisconsin cold. Yes, so you should go to the plaza and check out the lights, because it is kind of fun to get all bundled up, have dinner somewhere, and then walk around
see the whole thing.
Oh, the lights look so cool.
A lot of selfies going on, a lot of Instagram stuff.
A lot of Instagram photos
and
going on.
you do run the Sonoma Valley Instagram page.
I do.
So if people are tagging us, do you say, nice photo, or hand claps, or what do you do?
I might give him a little Santa face, a tree, and a little star during December.
Oh, good job.
Yeah,
there's a fine art to emojis.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't understand emojis that well. You're good at it.
Well, it's kind of like hieroglyphics, right? So you're kind of like giving your little...
Because this is like hands up or high five, or is this look at my nails? Like I hold my hands straight up.
No, there's actually a nail one that has like a painted nail.
Okay.
Come on, Tim,
I don't know. I just know to do that. So they're like, oh, Michelle likes that person's nails. I can see that. Good job.
No.
That means high five. All right.
So if anyone who's listening goes down to the plaza and gets really good pictures, because it is a kind of an art to get great nighttime pictures,
Right.
Please tag us at Sonoma Valley, and then I will share your pictures.
Love it. On the Instagram and on the Facebook.
On the Instagram and the Facebook.
We do have a Twitter, but Twitter's turning into a cesspool, so I don't know if we want to hang out
We'll
there.
just stick to Instagram
Let's do
Facebook
it.
for now.
I want to talk about holiday shopping.
Let's talk about holiday shopping. No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
Why not?
Because
it's early December right now.
Because I like to enjoy. I'm a enjoy Thanksgiving person. Then I need a little palate cleanser week.
Okay.
Then I put my tree up.
You know what? That's exactly right. Thank you. Because people who jump right into this.
I don't think that you're
and
giving
the whole Black Friday thing.
No.
And the whole. I mean, I know it's a thing.
It's a thing.
I think your palate cleanser is exactly right.
Yeah, I think you should appreciate Thanksgiving for what Thanksgiving is with your friends and your family, and do all the Thanksgiving things, and enjoy the autumn leaves, which, by the way, are still amazing.
Their plaza is full of these golden leaves that are coming off the London pine trees right now.
And Highway 12. If you drive up Highway 12, the foliage is killer right now.
It does look good.
So enjoy all of that stuff. Give yourself a week to my dad used to say, you can't put the tree up while there's still Thanksgiving leftovers in the fridge.
Oh,
that was his rule.
That's a great rule.
By the end of the week, your leftovers are done. You're kind of over Thanksgiving. And then that next weekend, you put up your tree.
Thank you. As long as there's leftovers in the fridge, the tree is not come up. All right, that's a good rule. Good rule.
Yeah.
Well, now you finished your leftovers? Are you done with the turkey cranberry sandwiches?
Yep.
Okay.
Made ham soup.
Done.
Finished.
What did Dorothy Parker? She said, "Eternity is two people and a ham." So
it is. It is eternity.
It lasts forever. We've got our holiday shopping guide that we put on the website at www.sonovalley.com.
And there's tons of great stuff, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to say what's on here is the holiday wreaths from Oak Hill Farm. I've had Arden from Oak Hill Farm on the podcast. And we were talking about the pumpkin trebuchet at the time we were launching pumpkins.
Yes.
I just saw her. We were taping this on Friday, and the farmer's market is on Friday. And she had a bunch of persimmons, which she just gave me one. She always does that. She's like, Tim, eat this. I'm like, oh, okay. So had a great persimmon from there. And, of course, they have all sorts of stuff. But what they do is they have these handmade?
Handcrafted.
Thank you. Bespoke crafted. holiday wreaths at the Red Store Barn, which is up there in Glen Ellen, on Saturdays.
And it's very picturesque. It's a sweet little spot.
You know what? It's gorgeous up there.
It is gorgeous.
If people from an area are looking for a typical barn that you want to go into, it doesn't smell like doo-doo.
Yes.
Like a nice barn.
It's a classic, and it's red, and you can hike around.
Right. It's a good spot there. Okay, so
it's a good spot.
They got that.
Yeah, grab a wreath.
Everyone get a wreath.
Everyone get a wreath.
Okay, MacArthur Place has a candle.
Yes.
It's a signature scent.
I have not smelled it yet, but I bet it smells delicious.
I bet you it does. MacArthur Place is a great hotel.
Yes, MacArthur Place is doing a little event right now, too, called 12 Days of Marvel.
Okay.
And you can
is it
walk
about
around.
Comic books?
No, it is not.
Okay.
It is about the Marvel and magic, festive holidays. And it's 12 days of really fun things.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And it's like an outdoor art exhibit, and they have lit up things, and they have special hot toddies and hot cider for
that's
kids
cool.
and all sorts of everything. Every day is different.
Okay.
So you should check out their website to see what day you might want to go and what they're doing.
And maybe pick up a candle.
And maybe pick up a candle.
I told you I had a candle I made out of bacon grease. You were not impressed.
I'm pretty sure my boyfriend would come home and go, "What are you cooking?" And start drooling.
That's right.
Every day. How many days of bacon?
Yeah,
12 days of bacon.
12 days of bacon. A candle made that smells like a BLT would be fantastic.
No.
Yeah, because it would smell like July and August. It'd be great. Refill Madness. This is a cool store.
It is a cool store.
Over by Sonoma Market, which is itself a cool store. But there's a store called Refill Madness where to be zero waste.
Yes.
They encourage you to refill things, and they have a kit, which I know it seems kind of weird to buy something that's zero waste, but this is like a kit that you can buy that you can refill things.
Well, you could buy someone like a cool container with a pump on it, and then you could fill it, and then explain to them, hey, next time, I actually went and bought a bunch of containers there instead of buying, bathroom and kitchen soaps.
Right.
So I went and bought containers there, and then when they're all empty, I just put them in a bag, go over there it's right next to Sonoma Market, so it's very handy.
Right there.
And refill it.
5th Street.
Yep.
What's also nice is you can bring your own containers and refill them.
Yes.
So if you have an old Pert bottle, I don't know if Pert's still a thing. Is Pert still a thing?
You're showing your age, Tim. It's honor. Pert is not a thing.
No?
No.
Okay. What's the other one? Thank you, Vidal. Is Vidal Sassoon still a thing?
Gee, your hair smells perfect.
Anyway, you can go take this. If you got here on a time portal and just finished watching Three's Company, you can take your Pert bottle to Refill Madness and refill it with shampoo.
Yeah, or you can go someplace like a container store and buy a really cool container if you don't have one there, and then you could just refill it over and over again. So that's a cool gift.
Yeah, they'll get $20. They'll get you going with some scrub cloths and stuff like that.
Yes.
You got something else, or you want me to keep ripping through these?
Keep going. Yeah, these are good.
So there's a place called Musette Atelier. It's a art crafts gallery right on the plaza next to the Letson Hotel, so 1st Street East. And they have the Mother Mary Oracle deck. And so I'm going to read it because I don't really know what it is. This moving and powerful deck explores the profound healing, protection, and soothing energy of Mother Mary so that you may experience ever greater peace and love on your life journey. Illustrations by Musette Atelier co-curator, artist Shiloh Sophia McLeod. So she works there, and she wrote made these cards of Mary that you can buy there, and I think they're like an oracle deck or tarot
like a tarot card.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, yeah. So there's a thing there. You got that?
Yeah,
it's not a bad deal.
Yeah, that I'm sure. Yeah, I have a couple of friends that are really into all that, and they like their crystals. Yeah, they've got all their mystical things. Hey, can't hurt, right?
Got to go in there. And they have a bunch of cool art in there as well. If you get a chance, go check it out.
They do.
Next thing I'm actually really excited about is sea salt chocolate chunk cookies from the Girl and the Fig.
Those are delicious.
You've had their cookies.
Oh,
they're enormous. They're enormous cookies.
Yes.
They're at the same time thick and light. I don't know how to explain it. They're so good.
They're so good.
They need a cookie window at Girl and the Fig. You just walk up and get a cookie.
And if sometimes I think people think it's so busy in there, but they have them right by the door.
They do.
So you can literally just come in the door and be like, I want a sleeve of cookies, and they'll hand them to you.
Right.
I might have done that a couple times.
You might have done that. Well, you can buy them for $20.
Yes, I know.
You can get them online, too.
Yes, and they're absolutely delicious.
So they're a good spot there.
Yes.
Next item from Tiddlywinks 5 and Dime. Heidi,
huge fan,
runs Tiddlywinks. Her middle name literally is Fun.
Literally?
She literally changed her middle name to Fun. Do you not know this?
God. No, I don't know this.
Yeah, so Heidi runs Tiddlywinks. It's a store that kind of has everything and all the candy you remember as a kid and all the gewgaws and everything that you need.
And they have great cards.
They have really good cards.
Yeah.
Which is smart because, you never, let me just put this out there. Gas station cards don't cut it. People know when you got a gas station card. Right? People know.
I don't think I've ever bought a card at a gas station.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Me neither.
Okay.
No, yeah, they're basically real cards. So whether it's like a Father's Day or just like a hello.
They have great birthday gifts and funny ones and sometimes kind of naughty ones.
Right. Ones that we can't talk about on the radio.
Can't say those words on the radio, but when you look at it, you're like,
That was funny. They have a pillow. It's an embroidered Sonoma County pillow. $196. You're like, dude, that's an expensive pillow. This pillow is gorgeous. And it's like this beautiful embroidery.
I bought one and I love it. Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Love it.
See?
It's in my guest room, so my guests come. They in case they
that's
have
smart.
too much wine, they forget where they were. Then it says Sonoma.
And they can point to like where I was. I was here. I was there.
No, it is super cute.
It's a cute one.
Yeah, and they're made by Catstudio, which is actually in Petaluma.
Is it run by cats?
No, but it is literally world famous. You can be in Italy and see a cat studio. They do every they do New York and Boston and Hawaii.
CAT cat or KAT cat? Oh, okay.
CAT. Yeah, and they have Italy and they have Scotland. They have all these amazing pillows. It's a whole thing.
Have you been to the pillow factory?
I have been to the pillow factory.
That's crazy.
And I actually bought one of these pillows when I lived in Oregon, and it was an Oregon pillow. And then when I saw on the fine print, made in Petaluma, I thought, that's pretty cool.
Dude.
Yeah, so you're helping. Okay. It's a local.
The local economy
It's a local.
Buy local,
made local. Okay. That's right.
Next item, speaking of local shops, it's here in Sonoma, Chateau Sonoma.
Love it.
You've
One of
been
my
there.
favorite shops. I've been there a couple times.
I was in there yesterday or Wednesday.
Nice.
So this is the Sonoma mug, tea towel, and honey. And the honey, I think, is also local or local-ish.
Yes.
I don't think they make it right there at Chateau Sonoma.
I have that honey, and I put it in my tea this morning.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you keep it off your Sonoma pillow?
I do keep it off my Sonoma pillow. It's supposed to be good if you have allergies, too, to consume local honey.
Right. No, I've heard that's a thing.
Yeah.
If you go to, speaking back to the farmer's market, because everything goes circular,
yep.
Hector's Honey Farm is there often, and he has a lot of honey from local bees.
Yes, this is from Sarah's bees.
Get it? Oh, from her own bees?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about bees. I've been thinking about bees.
That does not surprise me
I've been thinking.
all.
So I don't have a lawn. Tore that out. I've got the compost pile going. Right. I've got the permaculture going. What's the next logical
Backyard
step?
chickens are happening.
Right. Well, backyard chickens, the problem and where I live, you have to have 25 feet from the back fence.
So I'm sure your neighbors would be super happy about the bee idea.
Well, but here's the deal, because I can't do the chickens. It has to be in my kitchen because it's 25 feet, small backyard. But the bees, no, I don't think bees, don't give me that look. I think the bees will be fine.
I think you might want some space for bees.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, they live in a little doohickey. A hive. Yeah, a hive. Okay.
Just saying. You
I'll
might want to consult your
Here's
local
what I'll do.
laws.
I will bring all my neighbors an EpiPen or whatever. All right. So in the meantime, I'll just buy from Sarah over there at Chateau Sonoma.
And I also have to say that her candles are amazing.
Really?
And they last forever. She has a fir tree candle right now that just kind of smells like a Christmas tree.
Okay.
So if you have an artificial Christmas tree, which many people do.
Many people do. Very
easy.
If
you burn your fir tree candle, your house smells like a Christmas tree. Okay. Not overwhelmingly so, but a really nice scent.
Okay.
And then also she's having an event this Saturday with Wendy Addison, who runs a company called Theater of Dreams. They make the absolutely gorgeous handmade Christmas ornaments and decorations. And so they're having a big event on this Saturday.
At the store?
At the store at Chateau Sonoma.
Which is 453 First Street West.
There you go.
I know this because my office is 453 First Street East.
There you go.
And we often get each other's mail.
And it's right by Sunflower.
It's right by Sunflower Cafe.
Yeah, so grab a coffee.
Good spot to go there.
Yep. So check them out this weekend.
Sometimes people just want a cool shirt. It says, I love California.
Yes.
Or Sonoma.
Yes.
Or a hat. Or something that's... Sometimes people just want to shop within an Adobe building. Where should they go?
If you wanted to shop from a historic barrack, just saying, that you should go to the Barracks gift shop. Yeah. It has got a lot of cute stuff.
They do. It's surprisingly... So when people come to the visitor center, they're like, can we get some Sonoma stuff? I'm like, well, we kind of have some stuff, but really, 2 spots. Tiddlywinks.
Tiddlywinks.
Second of all, Barracks gift store.
Yeah. Barrick's Gift Store has a lot of California bear stuff.
Right.
So it's kind of a little bit different. Heidi at Tiddlewinks has a whole bunch of coffee mugs, keychains, little things, T-shirts, hats. She's got a whole bunch of new beanies in because it's cold, so that you might want one of those. Good, good Christmas
gift. It's
not
that cold in reality.
I want a beanie.
So, you want a Sonoma beanie?
Yeah.
Okay. Noted.
Noted. So the Barrick Gift Store has a lot of cute stuff. They have a bunch of cute stuff for kids.
They do.
Yeah.
Coloring books, adventure things.
Yeah.
I remember somewhere it says they have a large selection of Californiana.
Yes.
That's items related to California.
Swag is what I call it.
That's even better. Jack Wa, also known as Jack W, has gnomes.
They do.
A lot of people are into gnomes. Like, I didn't know this. There's like cat people, like porcelain cats or turtle people. There's more people than I thought that are into gnomes, which are different than trolls, which are like Norwegian monsters.
I think some moms are into Elf on a Shelf. And so if you don't have kids, maybe you're into the gnomes. It's kind of a thing.
A gnome at home.
I know. I have a friend who collects gnomes. And
Really?
She has them all over. And they're quite expensive and they're really beautiful.
They are.
But I was like,
So, yeah, they are. Jack W. has gnomes from $12 to $175.
Yes.
And the Swedish gnomes are back. They've added a few lady gnomes, and they're hand felted in Sweden. And they make the perfect gift for any person on your holiday list.
They're very cute.
So Jack W. is on Highway 12, also known as Napa.
Right next to Cy. Stop in and get a glass of bubbles before you buy some gnomes.
Oh, I like that idea. Good job. Yeah. Okay. Or if you're watching the World Cup, Taub Family Outpost has been showing the games there, right around the corner.
So go to the World Cup at Taub, stop in Cy and have a glass of bubbles, and then pick up a gnome or three.
Look at you, just one. And then you're going to have lunch at Tosca.
There you go.
Or whatever.
It's right on the corner.
I got more things here, but do you have other suggestions for like holiday shopping in Sonoma?
I have gobs of shopping ideas.
I've got gobs of shopping.
I specialize in shopping, actually.
What do you got?
Well, there's tons of stuff around the square. If you're looking for something maybe a little bit different, other than what we've already talked about, I think that, Woof, for one thing.
Oh, right.
So if you're a dog lover, like me, like a lot of people in Sonoma,
right.
They have really cute stuff. They have Sonoma swag for your dog.
Oh, like a shirt?
So they have Sonoma collars and leashes. They have really cute dog toys. I bought my dog a Parona bottle, like a Corona bottle, and it's his favorite toy.
Yes. Is it a chew toy?
It's a squeak toy.
Okay.
And it looks like a Corona bottle, but it says Parona on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so they've got really cute dog stuff.
Do you have one dog?
3.
You have 3 dogs?
They all got a bottle.
You have 3 dogs?
Yes.
And they're all the same kind of dog, aren't they?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. They're all different.
Wrong answer, Tim.
Wrong answer. Burn Doodle and Two
Stop
Fools.
trying to act like you pay attention.
But I do like that place. Another one of my favorite places, and this won't surprise you, but is Prohibition Spirits.
Okay. Yep.
Is a great place to shop for your, clients, friends, dog walker, neighbor.
Right.
Because they've got amazing products, and they do a really good job about grouping things together and hey, get this. They have Santa tiki glasses that you can make this cocktail, so you can get someone a little basket of like all the ingredients you need to make like every different kind of cocktail.
Interesting.
Yeah. Or you could buy someone a gift card for like a tasting there.
Which they've done. We had them on a video before.
Yeah.
Doing the absinthe
they
tasting.
Do absinthe. Yeah. They have whiskey. They have brandy. My favorite is the limoncello. I think during holidays, everything is so rich and chocolatey. So like a nice little aperitif lemon.
Keeps it clean.
Yes.
That's smart.
Yes.
Is there anybody that you would recommend asking for? When you go there to visit?
For Bill Howell.
Bill Howell. He's great.
He's great.
He's a top-notch Prohibition Spirits guy.
But Fred and Amy that own it are super great people, and they do a lot for the community.
They do.
So,
they're nice people.
I mean, hey, if you can... And who doesn't need a little extra something to keep you warm during December?
That's right. And
especially when you're dealing with your relatives and whatnot.
Yeah, although to all my relatives that listen... I don't need it. You guys are great. But for everyone else that's not listening, it's because of you. No.
It's because of you.
And across the way from Prohibition Spirits is the great socks place.
I was just going to say
were you really? Oh, bring that up.
Yes, that's on my list. Okay. So Socks on the Square is great. And now they carry Stance socks, which is like if you're a socks person, Stance STANCE are the best socks ever.
Really?
Yes. You once you buy Stance socks, you'll probably throw all your other socks
away. What's so funny is that you have extreme opinions about the quality of throw pillows, candles, and socks.
I do. Those are important things.
They are.
Throw pillows, candles, and socks are very important to me.
I do.
Another one I have an extreme opinion on is olive oil.
Oh, right.
You cannot That will mess up everything.
Don't buy cheap olive oil.
Don't buy cheap olive oil, people.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, no matter what you're cooking, it makes a huge difference.
Does, yeah.
The olive press, which is located on the plaza, if you're facing Chateau Sonoma, just to the left, they have really great olive oils.
Good.
And they have many different kinds, and you can actually sample them.
Right.
Yes, and they have all sorts of gift packages.
And there's differences. They have like a Meyer lemon oil.
Yep.
There's plain oil. The different plain old oil. But like a fresh oil is really fresh and it's just light. It's so delicious.
And
you
they
just drink
have
it.
some that it's like kind of got like peppery, taste, black pepper taste.
It's olive harvest season right now.
It is. I know.
It starts, and then you can go see the olive press.
We're known for way more than just wine here.
More than wine.
Olive oil, lavender.
Whatever it is.
We do a lot of things.
Whatever it is.
What else another place, a couple other places that aren't on the plaza, because I feel like we want to give those places some love too. Artifact Design and Salvage. If you haven't been to the new shop, it's
right across
really
from the Lodge
cool.
in Sonoma, right there on Broadway.
Across from the Lodge. The new space is amazing. Okay. You'll find all sorts of interesting things that you need to have that you never even knew existed. Just like really interesting things.
No, I like the weird.
It's like a museum.
From Indonesia. It's like this cast skull thing. It sounds weird and dark and whatever, but I have it in my work from home office space, and I love it. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And I got it there, and Dave's like, I just love these things. Like, they're just random.
Dave just finds really cool things. Well, I mean, nobody wants a house that has just like, I bought everything at Pottery Barn kind of look, right? You need some interesting things to show your personality.
Hold on. Every one of my rooms in my house says live, laugh, love. Every one of them in a script. No? Okay.
No. So Artifact is a great place to check out, especially if you haven't been to the new shop.
The new spot.
It's super cool. Right. The new spot. I also love Sonoma Country Antiques, which is out down the road next to Klein.
Right.
They've got all sorts of stuff, and it's not just antiques. They've got little things, candles, and of course, I love my candles. But like they do have some like little accessory kind of things.
Okay. So they have rocking chairs.
I think they do.
When I hear
chairs.
antiques, I think of rocking chairs, and I don't know if that's true or not.
That's not true.
Okay.
They've got all sorts of really cool, and they have some modern stuff too. Another shop that's really great for the holidays is Harvest Home and Fat Pilgrim. They have tons of like the whole there's a right side and a left side. So one side of the shop is tons of small stuff, stocking stuffers, and really unique, cool things. They also have Sonoma swag.
Okay.
But they've got a lot of like old timey stuff that's really cool. Super cute. If you know people that are into culinary cooking, they've got all sorts of stuff like that. They've got like jewelry, scarves, and then all sorts of furniture and accessories. But
they have a big outdoor spot.
Yeah, they have a huge outdoor spot.
Okay.
Yeah, and like plants and pots to put your plants and outdoor cute stuff. But I always go through there because they really do change it seasonally. So I know I saw them busy right after Thanksgiving, the week between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
The time you're supposed to rest.
Okay. They're getting it all ready. So go check them out.
Okay. Yeah. You're good.
Yeah.
You should be a personal shopper.
I could be a personal shopper.
Just going to give you my list. Just go on there and get all this stuff, Michelle. I don't want anything else.
And then we talked about maybe doing like, what about giving people an experience?
Experiences, right? Something that because sometimes
you ask people what do they need, and they're like, I have everything.
I want. I have enough candles.
Sometimes
Michelle.
they do have everything.
I have enough pillows. What else do I need?
Do. Well, in Sonoma, you could go skydiving.
Okay, well that's
why not?
I don't like you. Jump out of a plane.
I know some people who love that gift.
Okay.
Sonoma zip lining is
that'd be
fun.
cool. That'd be fun. I've done that.
What about a hot air balloon?
That would be very fun. Okay.
That would be really fun. And then me personally, I would rather not do any of those things, but I would go to the spa.
Oh,
so
okay.
I know a lot of ladies would love to check out the Fairmont Spa at Mission Inn is really
gorgeous
cool.
Spa. Huge.
The Lodge, that just opened.
They just opened a brand new refresh of their spa.
Haven't even seen it yet. Can't wait to see it. And then there's Sonoma Raceway. Tickets to their events are cool.
So I've been there for NASCAR. It's amazing.
I have not been there, and I am going this year.
You've never been to NASCAR?
No.
You should do a hot laps.
So excited.
You ever done that where you go around in the car?
No, but I would love to do that.
Okay.
I like to drive fast.
So we'll do that, but we'll just put the camera on you.
Okay.
And it's really funny I've done it. It's great. You'll get sick to your stomach.
I like to drive fast, though.
Merry
that
Christmas.
sounds like fun.
It is fun.
You just made fun of me for saying skydiving. Now you're trying to make me...
Well, because skydiving, I'm always like, there's the airplane and there's this guy jumping out of it.
I know. It's not my bag, but I have some friends that have done it 20, 30 times.
Are they in the military and they're paid for it? Because that's a little different.
No.
Okay.
Another thing like Sonoma Stompers. Don't forget about
the
them. You
baseball
could
team.
buy them.
Yes.
You could buy gift certificates. And then also Epicurean Connection does cheese making classes.
Yeah, she's got a new book coming out.
And she has a new book coming
You knew
out.
this, okay.
I did know that. And I actually took the cheese making class and it was really cool.
Yeah, it's funny because you think making cheese sounds hard.
I know.
It's
I
really
honestly
easy.
was like, I'm not sure I'm going to like this, but it was really fun.
Yeah, we did a video with her doing it, and I did it in my kitchen, and it actually worked. Even like without her, like over the phone or over Zoom, she was able to teach me how to do it.
Yeah.
And it's good cheese.
It is good cheese,
like
and
a
it's
soft cheese?
interesting.
Yeah.
So like cooking classes and stuff like that is really fun.
Okay.
We do have a lot of events happening in Sonoma Valley. We talked about Chateau Sonoma tomorrow.
Yeah, let's talk some other events. What's going on?
Abbott's Passage. If you haven't been to Abbott's Passage, it's located on a beautiful historic winery on Highway 12, and they have a mercantile there.
They do.
And Katie Bunchu does a killer job of editing, like every single thing in there I liked. Like
Okay.
it's not just, it's really unique maker stuff. It's
Right.
like people from Bay Area, mostly Sonoma County, I'm thinking, but she has all different kinds of cool products. And
Okay.
so they have an event Saturday, tomorrow.
okay.
That they're going to do wine and food, and
Okay.
you can come shop their
Okay.
mercantile.
And you can probably shop there throughout the season though too, right?
Yes, you
They-
can shop throughout the season.
they have
but
a great
tomorrow
coffee.
is the Christmas party.
You know they have a big coffee deal there. They have a coffee experience. They do.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that random?
I did not know that.
In the back, they have a coffee experience. It's really good coffee.
Well, Chef Kyle's amazing.
He is.
So anything he does, I think, is good. Yeah.
We like you, Chef Kyle.
We like you, Chef Kyle. And then McAvoy Ranch over in Petaluma, they have a Christmas market all month, but that's Sonoma-ish, you know?
No, and they make their own olive oil and their own wine.
Yes, and they do beauty products and all
Beauty
sorts.
products?
They do lotion and moisturizer made with olive oil.
Oh.
Yeah, it's supposed
Okay.
to be really good, and that it's just a beautiful place to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it
not
is
that far
stunning.
from Sonoma. It's about 25 minutes, I think.
Yeah, and then the Flamingo,
Yeah.
they're doing a big Santa crazy party all month too. You can get a cocktail out of a Santa mug, and it's all
great.
over decorated and fun.
Okay. And they're known for their enormous outdoor swimming pool,
And-
which
yes.
is heated, and it's beautiful up there. That's
And
a great
then-
property.
Yeah, and then Kina's Kitchen is doing a mezcal tasting on 12/30.
Okay.
And they do a lot of events there.
They do.
Yeah, and I am a big fan of Sal's Tequila. It is really good.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Sal's tequila and then Kina's food. We brought one of her recipes to Thanksgiving. It was like this corn casserole thing that was in the newspaper. It was really good. It was really good.
And it was a hit?
It was a hit.
Nice.
And you know, it's always a danger when you just see something in the paper and you just make it and
Yes.
you bring it. But we're like, we're going to do it. And it worked out.
You didn't make it. You didn't do a trial?
We did not.
Oh, I would always make it.
I
like
know.
the week
We didn't have
before.
time. We didn't have time.
So you're just going to roll the dice.
Time of the essence. People loved it. People loved it.
And then there's a lot of like hiking adventures and fun
Okay.
things. I think a pass to Jack London Park would be a great gift.
Great park. Jack London State Park.
I love that park. It's stunning right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, winter, for hiking, winter's the best time.
It really
It's
is.
not hot. It's green.
Yeah.
The creeks and the rivers are flowing. There's a waterfall up at Sugarloaf.
Yep.
This is the time to be outdoors.
There's great hiking. Bartholomew Park is absolutely gorgeous right now. The foliage is still hanging on. I was just out there. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you can hike, go horseback riding. You can do all sorts of things. That's a really and super dog-friendly park, too.
Right. That's a private park, so it's different than
Yes.
a regional park.
Yes.
Which, by the way, regional parks, you can buy regional park pass at the Sonoma Valley Visitors Bureau, or
Yes.
it just costs $7 per day to go. And have
Yeah.
you been to Sonoma Valley Regional Park, I take it?
Yes, many times.
Hiked from there into Glen Ellen,
Yes.
then went over to Les Pascals. There's two Pascals.
So good.
Got my chocolate croissant and coffee. Hiked back to the car. It was great. It was a great day.
That is a great
It was
day.
a really neat way to do
Les
it.
Pascal's so good.
Yeah, we should get them on here.
I know, you should.
They should
get
bring
them on
chocolate
there.
croissants.
Glen Ellen Star is amazing, too. They're doing some festive holiday stuff, too.
Oh, really?
Yep. They always decorate, and then they do, if you want to get, like, takeout, you can get your whole... Ari will cook you a fantastic, 5-star Christmas dinner that you can take home.
For real.
Yep.
And act like you cooked it?
Yep. Put flour on your
That's
face.
right. Oh, I've been working all day.
so tired.
Terrible.
I know Hanson Organic Vodka is doing some fun holiday things. They always do festive things. They've got a wood oven out there.
Okay.
And that's a pretty
like
little...
for pizza and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty little spot to sit out.
Right. They have like a little pond kind of thing.
Yeah, a little pond thing, and they've got big heaters.
Okay. That's between here and Napa. So if you're on the way to Napa...
between here and Napa.
Or if you're fleeing Napa or you're between the spots, come by here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of stuff.
Oh, I've got more, but I think that's a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are just the things that I personally am going to do the next 30 days.
That's amazing.
I know, I'm going to be busy.
The next 30 days, you're like, I've got my list. Checking it twice. I'm going to talk a few things that are happening around. We've already kind of mentioned some of these, but some of the different events that are happening. I think
Santa on the Plaza.
Santa on the Plaza.
That's
Cirque de Bohème, which is down there at Cornerstone with Michel Michelis.
Yep.
And some holiday concerts. And I also saw at Sebastiani Theater the Snow Princess, the Snow Maiden, the Snow something. They have a ballet troupe out there.
Yeah.
And there's a whole bunch of different events that are happening. If people go to sonomavalley.com/events, they can see them all.
Yeah, the Sonoma Community Center's got a lot of cool stuff going on too.
Like a craft fair and like
if you're
that.
going to want to make a wreath.
Who doesn't want to make
Tim?
Define artsy. I mean, yes and no.
Are you patient enough to sit down? No, exactly.
You know, my wife is really good at that.
How did I know that?
That thing where you stab cross stitch. She's good at cross stitch and embroidering, and she's been learning. She already knits. There's another one, crochet.
Those are some old timey skills she's got.
Yeah, well, like we just heat our house with peat.
Yeah.
We go back to the well.
And your bacon candle.
He said my bacon candle. Awesome. My kid Jebediah. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, we do have holiday music in the plaza. We have a series of musicians that are coming here from a group called Music in Place. And they're performing this weekend, but also the 11th, the 17th, and the 23rd. And there's different types of performers. We have a string quartet. We have some carolers. We have a brass quartet. And we're looking for a klezmer band. So if you're a klezmer band and you're a fan of the Sonoma Spiel, talk to us. But they're coming and doing different performances around the plaza.
That sounds like fun. And then tonight is the lighting of the tree at the Fairmont.
Yeah.
And they have carolers and hot cocoa, and it's really cute for kids. They
the
do
Fairmont's
a lot.
great.
I think Santa's there.
I think so. Santa's a busy person.
He is busy.
And you can go to the Fairmont. You don't have to go tonight. You can go all the time.
Yeah.
Through the end of the holidays, they have beautiful lights up there. They have good hot chocolate.
And they have Christmas trees made of wine bottles. I don't know who's drinking all that wine, but each tree is probably like 500 bottles.
For real?
Yeah, they look really cool.
Oh, stop by there.
They're lit up from the inside.
You just take the bottle with you?
No.
The bottles are empty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they just walk around at night and pick up like empty bottles.
Go here. Just let
they are really pretty though.
So a couple more things I want to talk about, Michelle.
Okay.
Are you on the internet?
I am on the internet.
So I decided to go on the internet and, rather than just listen to someone like you, who's an expert,
yes,
who knows stuff, I trusted the algorithm of the internet to tell me what I should buy. So what I decided to do was just start clicking on all the ads to see what other ads come up, right? Like how they work. So I got one suggestion is that I have to get an amazing octopus knitted hat. And this is a hat. This looks like an octopus with tentacles coming down. It's knitted. Yeah.
Maybe your wife could make you one of these.
She probably could. She's a knitter, a crocheter.
I think it's a knitter. Yeah. I'm not sure who the target market of this is.
Me. It said, well, obviously it showed up on Facebook. I should get it. This shows a gentleman with a beard. Yeah. I must say, quite fetching beard.
Yes.
And he's looking kind of brawny.
He's kind of woodman.
He's kind of woodman. There's like a wood background here. And he's just wearing, I think this is a great example of what I need because Facebook decided I needed it.
I want to know what you were searching that Facebook thought you wanted.
I don't know. Well,
usually if you're talking about like, I'm going on a trip, I want to get luggage, and then you look at luggage, then you start getting other kinds of luggage shown to you. So what other? Well,
here's what I did. That's a great point.
Hats?
There's two things that were going on.
Okay.
One, I was like, I'm cold, and I don't have a lot of hair anymore. And I was listening to Octopus's Garden, like, I'd like to be
there you go
under the sea. And so that's
it all
what
makes
happened.
sense now.
Thank you. This other one's more important. And my dad listens to this podcast, so I don't want to tip him off, but it says, it's from a company called Divvy Up. It says, put your face on dad's socks for Christmas. Just upload a photo and our designers handle the rest. I've seen this for dogs.
Yes, I've seen this for dogs too.
So this is the thing, to put your face on socks.
Yes.
Who does that?
I don't know.
And so I don't know if my dad wants socks with my face on it.
This is probably a guy who buys a World's Best Dad T-shirt
with
or
all the
with
words. All the words.
Yeah,
and
or
12
his kid's
fonts.
picture. Yes.
Yes.
It's those people.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
What about
There's a
this
market
one?
for that.
Here's this one. I think these are all the same company, to be honest. They're like different names. I think it's all the same company. Mermaid blanket for your sweet girl with her name.
Yes.
She must be excited to get this. Shop one here. And it's a blanket with a mermaid tail on it.
Yes.
With embroidered name on the end of it.
Yes. This is like a Snuggie, only it is a mermaid Snuggie.
Whatever happened to Snuggies? Or Slankets? What are they called, Slankets?
I think both of those, Snuggies and Slankets.
Is one the knockoff
I think
version?
those are still a thing. We live in California, Tim. It doesn't get that cold. We don't need Slankets.
Touché.
If we lived in, say, Wisconsin, Minnesota, somewhere
Iowa.
cold.
That's right.
I bet there's a huge market for Slankets and Snuggies.
You probably
and
just go down to the
mermaid tail blankets.
Cabela's and you get So anyway, this is personalized, and I might just get these when it's cold at the visitor center. It is a historic building, so sometimes it's cold.
That totally makes sense.
And here's the final one I got. This is a cat coaster.
It's not just a cat coaster.
The problem is the coaster is the south end of a north-facing cat.
It's a cat butt coaster.
It is a cat butt coaster with anatomical correctness.
Yes.
It says early Christmas sale, cat butt coasters. Add some sunshine to someone's day with this special...
Ask your wife to make one of these.
It says, put your mug on the cat coaster. It's too cute. And then there's an emoji. I don't know what that emoji is. See, I don't know what's going on there. It's lost
a
on me.
happy smiley face.
With hearts?
Well, there's some cat people out there, Tim.
That want a cat butt?
There's people out there who have over 10 cats.
I'm going to explain that there's for people. It's not just a cat butt. It's a cat butt with like the exit showing.
It is.
Like
yes.
it's pretty.
It's an anatomically correct knitted.
So we have
coaster.
3 cats.
Yes.
We have 3 cats.
That's a lot of cats.
And the funny thing is, I once saw a bumper sticker or something that said, "If you have cats, just know that your cat's butt has been everywhere."
Yeah.
Like in your house.
Yeah.
Probably, it's like, how I see like how a spider lays eggs in your mouth while you're sleeping. Right? Cats are disgusting.
They are. You have 3.
3 cats.
Ugh.
Against my will.
Yeah, I'm a dog person. I'm on team dog.
We also have dogs. We used to foster dogs.
I know.
And cats.
Yeah.
We have a lizard. I think we've talked about this.
Yes, you have a lot of things.
We got rid of the snails.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, how did we get rid of the snails? Where did my child put them? Actually, they had babies.
Where'd your child put them?
Well, where would you most likely not want snails if you were
on an escargot plate?
No, my backyard in my garden. She's like, I let them go in your garden.
Oh, that's not where you want them.
I know. I want them in a pile of salt. But
ew.
Anyway, the snails are gone.
Okay.
And we had that frog, too, the one that bites you. It's called a Pac-Man frog. He eats mice.
I don't want to know about that. Can you tell me about that in January?
I will. Speaking of things that are either unappetizing or appetizing,
I think
things
this is appetizing.
from inspired by Sonoma County.
Yes.
Guy Fieri,
Love him or you hate him.
Guido Fieri, real name, from up north from Lake or Mendocino, came down here and made his name with restaurants like. What were the
Johnny Garlic?
Johnny Garlic's, Tex Wasabi's.
Tex Wasabi's, yep.
I think he had another one.
Yeah, there's another one.
I don't think there are any current.
Nope. Him and his partner got a divorce.
Oh, they did?
Yes, so they closed them all.
So no restaurants, but...
Now he has his own restaurants, but not here.
But not here. But he lives here in Sonoma County.
Yes.
Guy Fieri.
Lives in Santa Rosa.
Very, very generous with his time and his money. He actually helps out a lot. Not that we've had any fires, but we've had different fires, or actually other places he'll go with his crew, and they'll cook for people and stuff like that.
Yes.
He does not fit the normal wine country aesthetic, as the kids say, but he has his own flame-broiled, donkey sauce-covered, multi-ringed, wonderful, tattooed awesomeness. And he has a thing that are called... trash can nachos originally, and they're called trash can nachos because they're actually in a springform pan. I wish
they were just called can nachos.
But now, and the trash can nachos, evidently, I asked my son about these. Oh, those are big on TikTok. Yeah, it's a TikTok food.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah.
And a TikTok food is anything that's kind of visually interesting or different or unique. And
I actually just went to a restaurant in Pebble Beach on the golf course at Pebble Beach, actually, and they call them tin can nachos, and they lift it up at your table, and it's just a big pile of yummy carne asada and all this nacho stuff.
And have you seen this dumb thing where people are now dumping food onto tables? Like, you just have a platter, and you dump spaghetti, and then spaghetti sauce, and then meatballs. But you don't have plates, so you just have like a pile. It's called a dump meal.
Well, it's like I don't understand, like they're doing like a
crab
wood, like a butter, like it used to be like a charcuterie tray.
Right.
Only instead of cheese and meats, they're just like spreading butter or spreading cream cheese on a piece of wood and then putting a whole bunch of stuff on it, and you're just supposed to scrape it off.
Wouldn't you get like splinters? I hope it's the right kind of wood.
Well, it would be the right kind of wood. I just don't understand. I think they're just trying to be avant-garde, I guess, and different.
Edgelords cook. Right.
But I just think dumping a whole bunch of things on a charcuterie, board and having your friends scrape it off.
I think it's great. No, I think it's great because you know what? It shows the decline of people registering for China and for what's it called? Flatware. It's called flatware.
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe that's it.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes, culinary arts go in different ways, like where they're going to make everything little tiny. That was a phase,
And mousses. Remember mousses were a thing?
Yes, and you would get little tiny baby individual pizza that was this big.
Oh, thank you. It's smaller than a pepperoni. Thank you.
Everywhere you went was these little bitty things.
And the tweezers. Everyone had tweezers for a while. They're like, are you going to pluck my eyebrows?
Yes.
Or are you okay, so...
I have a friend who went to a very expensive, famous restaurant in Napa Valley that I won't mention.
Okay.
But they said
Jack in the Box?
No, it begins with French, and it ends with something that you do when you wash your clothes. But
French shrink.
Laundry. And they said it was so expensive, and on the way home they stopped and got food at a drive-thru, and her husband called it tweezer food.
Oh, no.
Because he said it was beautiful, but it was just these little tiny
After
little
enjoying
packages.
the French laundry, you get the old double-double animal style.
Exactly.
Well... This you won't be hungry after you get Guy Fieri's dessert nachos, which are from I'll read this from Heather Irwin. She's been on the podcast before. Great. She knows everything that's happening with food.
She's the queen of food.
She's the queen of food of restaurants, right? She knows what's going on.
She does.
So a delicious holiday dessert from the mayor of Flavortown, population 1, Guy Fieri, complete with a signature Guy Fieri trash can. So basically, what's more delicious than a pile of Guy Fieri's trash can nachos? His trash can dessert nachos. Online gourmet grocer Goldbelly has just clocked this sweet and sticky dessert from the mayor of Flavortown as one of the top 50 gifts of the holiday season. This is one of the top 50 for $89.95. Hold your paycheck, just $89.95. You can impress your friends and family with a pile of sweet, savory, drippy, creamy goodness, complete with a signature Guy Fieri trash can, otherwise known in culinary circles as a ring mold. There you go.
See, just call it a can.
Trash can. Yeah, so anyway, you can buy that. And it's got cannoli chips, mini pretzels, chocolate toffee pieces, brownie pieces, whiskey dark chocolate sauce, whiskey salted caramel sauce, and mascarpone cream.
I have to say, those ingredients don't sound terrible.
No, but it then says you do the stacking and presentation.
Yeah, so
do you see what I'm saying? It's like a Lego
why
kit.
Wouldn't you just go buy all these things and
then throw it in a trash can?
Throw them in in a ring mold.
A ring mold.
Yes, or just make a little pile of them.
I thought ring mold was something that you have to get penicillin for.
Sounds terrible.
Dermatologist, like, you got ring mold.
Yes. But it is very on brand for him. Guy likes to be very rock and roll and, you'll eat out of a trash can.
Kind of over the top and whatever.
Yeah, he wears multiple big chains with a padlock, and he's
lots
got
of rings.
Lots of jewelry.
Lots of rings. Spiky hair.
A lot of man jewelry.
Spiky hair.
He got that hairstyle in a bet. He lost a bet many, many, many years ago.
Is this true?
Yeah, to his PR person. And she said, if you lose this bet, I get to pick your hairstyle.
It's funny because you used to have photos of him when he was at early on.
Yeah.
And he looked like a normal. He looked like an extra. No, he looked like a guy from Smash Mouth. That's what he looked like when you would like a food service guy playing at night in a Smash Mouth tribute band.
Yes.
That's what he looked like in those old photos.
Yes. But so she picked the hairstyle. That's the hairstyle she made him get. And then instead of changing back, it just kind of caught on.
It just became a thing.
And then he was like, well, now it's funny, kind of my thing.
Actually, it's funny you mention this. And this is going sideways here. But I got a text from my barber's app. Because I don't talk to him anymore. And I had to book. And this kid, he's a young kid. My son's friend. Yeah. He's becoming a barber. And so I go there because he's like trying it out. And I have a very wide margin of error in my hair, right? And I was thinking this morning, I'm like, by the time you're 30 and you're a man, you basically, that's your haircut until you die.
For life.
You're never going to change it. Like, you never are. I was thinking about this. Like, no man that I know changes his haircut past a certain age. Women will do it sometimes, but not often, not as much. But like among the men that I hang out with, which is a small subset, right?
The subset that likes dad jokes.
That likes dad jokes, and so they're dads, right?
Yeah.
And so they have a lot of time, and they don't really care what they look like because they'll wear cargo shorts, and they have minivans. Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining their wives would have something to say about that. Like, honey, why don't you try a little shorter on the sides? I'm like, no,
because what I do is I go to the barber. Shout out to DeAndre, you're doing a great job, kid. And I'm like, and I show him the photo he did last time. I'm like, just do this again, DeAndre. It was great. And he just like, yeah, and we do it. And again, I know this is a podcast. People watching this on YouTube can see how great my hair looks, and I'll be back to DeAndre soon. But it really is just about getting my beard and stuff lined up, which I'm growing out for SantaCon. That's why I'm growing out.
There you go.
Thank you. But yeah, it was my insight that people don't change their hair. So I'm thinking is Guy Fieri will be buried with that hair.
Yeah, that's kind of what he said.
Wow.
He says that he doesn't like it, but it's just his brand now. But I think, honestly, he's at the point now where if he really wanted to change it, he could.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Some people change stuff and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If French Laundry decided to do something different and they serve trash can nachos, would you go there? You would not.
No. I actually did go to Guy's Christmas party years ago.
Okay.
And he decided to come in a costume. He was wearing this whole like Christmas suit.
Right.
And he had his hair slicked all the way back.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't even know it was him.
Okay.
Because he looked like a dark hair slick back person, because when his hair was slicked back it didn't look so blonde.
Didn't have the frosted tips.
And he looked completely different.
That could be it.
But now it's like so spiky and he's got all the jewelry and he's like, but he does so much good stuff.
He does.
Like
a lot.
I can't remember how much. I just read a figure that he raised.
No, he was just last week up in Windsor. He was giving away bicycles.
Yeah.
For like he has a foundation, and they do a lot of good things.
They do a lot of.
He just
really
should not
things.
jump in the pool to go swimming because all that jewelry. It'd probably drag him down. Yeah, it'd be terrible.
Yeah, but great guy. Hey, more power to him. He does tons of good stuff for the community.
There you are. Wrapping up here. You are wonderful.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming and being a good guest. If people want other places you think to go, if people want to talk to you online through the old social media, what are the social medias that they should talk to you on?
Well, at Sonoma Valley, Experience Sonoma Valley. Okay. If you take pictures of anything great in Sonoma Valley, then please tag us. I look at it multiple times every day.
You always have great stuff on there.
Yeah, there's tons of great stuff, and we have a lot of cool things to look at. And it's a great time of the year. A lot of the wineries are super festive right now.
They are.
So if you want to get in the mood, in the Christmas mood, now is a really good time. Ramsgate has got this amazing red Rolls Royce out front. They do a beautiful job down there. And their Wreath, and they've got like I don't know how many fireplaces in that joint, but man, it's pretty.
Actually, you say from Ramsgate all the way up to Ledson. So that's a good 25-minute drive.
Yeah.
There's beautiful decorations from all those wineries from south to north.
Yeah. Ledson does their staircases like,
people once asked me, I posted that, they're like, is that from the Titanic movie? And I'm like, no, it's in Kenwood.
It kind of does look like that.
I know, it kind of does. It's all gorgeous.
But pan glass is decorated really cute. Like everything is really festive right now. So it's a great time. Yeah. And the foliage is still happening.
They should tag, and then you'll love it. You'll do the manicure.
I'll love it. I'll give you a Santa face and a Christmas tree and a little star. And I'll ask if I can share it, and then you'll say yes, and I'll share it.
Perfect. Yeah. And then if people have any questions about things to do in Sonoma Valley, go to sonomavalley.com. And remember, if you like this podcast, and you do like this podcast, make sure you rate it, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you tell everyone you know that you love to hear the Sonoma Spiel. And we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you.